Well, welcome back. Welcome back to the Extraordinary Drummer Show. As you know, I'm your host, Cheron Moore. As I always say, today. Well, today, fans, we're going to try something a little different. Today, I'm going to answer your questions. Today, I'm going to spend 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes just answering questions that's been sent in from the fans. And hopefully, I can clear up some rumors or clear up some questions that you might have in your mind. Let's get started. The first question is, how did the show come about? Well, the Extraordinary Drummer Show came about where, as you know, I was a drummer years ago. And when I retired, I wanted to stay in touch with my friends, but yet I wanted to get to know not just them as competitors and my brothers and so forth, competition and the other guys that was out in the field, but I also wanted to get to know uh, their mechanics more so, their theory, their logic, their approach to the drums. But not only that, I was seeing I won't say other shows, but I was seeing in other places where a lot of the guys were talking about paradiddles and notes and what you play on this record and that record. And I wanted to give the fans a chance to meet the guys, to meet the person. Let's get to know them up close. I still haven't asked the question I've always wanted to ask, which is, what you have for breakfast today? Simple stuff. I just wanted to get a chance to know the person. So that's how Extraordinary Drummer Show came about. Let's go to the next question. Number 2, how long is the show? The show's running time is 28 minutes. And if it's for a format that's for 1 hour, it would be 58 minutes. Next question. How is the show taped? The show was mostly taped on Zoom. It's not taped live and ran live. It's taped, then I pull it back and I edit the show. And then after speaking with the drummers, he get a chance to see it. I always let the drummers see it before I put it out so that they're not blindsided. But then thereafter, I edit it, send it to the guys. Not as much for approval, because the shows are pretty cool. The guys know I got their back and everything. But it's mostly for just that they're not blindsided. And then I put it out. So the show running time is 30 minutes. Next question. How do a drummer get on the show? That's a good question. A lot of times I find you. I'll find you. But if you want to hit me up, you can hit me up on the formats, which I'll mention in a second, Instagram, Facebook, so forth. Or you can hit me up, send me some stuff, or just say you love the show and you're watching the show. And just say how much you think you can contribute to the show. You got something you want to show. A lot of drummers got a lot of different mechanics and things of such. So, yeah, just hit me up, or most of the time I find you. I scour around and I'll see things in guys, or guys need to stick their head in and just say hello, or guys are going on tour and they want to mention it. It's different ways. Come in and just say hi. Come in and say, I'm going on tour. Come in and say, I got this great lick. But most of the time, I'll find you. Don't worry about it. Let's see, what's the next one? Who's your favorite drummer that you've had on the show? Now, do you really think I'm going to get myself in trouble with that one? No, I've enjoyed all the drummers. All the guys have had something to part in the show. It's not one favorite. Although I got to tell you, there's some great guys and girls that's been on the show, or women that's been on the show. Let's see what we got here. Do you ever get nervous? Yeah, believe it or not, guys. You see, that's why I got this pencil in my hand. I get to twirl that thing around. But yeah, I get nervous. Sure, I get nervous. I mean, look at it. Right now, I'm nervous. Turn this pencil. No, I do get nervous. A lot of times you get guys with names that's just legendary. And I've got a few of those coming up along with so many that's been on. The trick is not to let you see I'm nervous. I think sometimes a few of them have busted me and knew that I was a little nervous, but you can't help it. I mean, come on. If I start naming names of people I get nervous, I'll give you one. Okay, I'll give you one. I still get a little nervous talking to Dennis. Yeah, I do, man. Dennis, I get a little nervous talking to Dennis. I should name a few and tell you what it is about them or who else I get nervous with. But yeah, I do get Nervous talking to Dennis a little bit. It's Dennis Chambers. I mean, what do you want? You know, okay. That's enough. Let's go down the road. Let's see what we got here. I couldn't stayed on that question. Let's see what we got here. What are your platforms? What are your platforms? Oh, that's easy. We're on, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are the four. Sometimes I do Tumblr, but those are the four: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And we're having a great time. Come on in. You got the address, right? Uh, Next question. What's not permitted on the show? Well, that's easy. We don't allow cursing, like foul language. First of all, I don't want to be sitting there punching that stuff, beeping it out. That's a lot of work, guys, in editing. And I know there's some people that express themselves that way, or that's the culture in that particular genre, and so on and so forth. But we try not to allow, and we ask the guys if they can hold back on the profanity. I've had some funny ones on that one. I can't cuss, man. Come on, man. I can tell you so many. What else? We try not to air laundry out. You got a beef with someone, a beef with a company endorsement, or tour didn't go right. We don't do that. Not knocking TMZ, but this is not TMZ. And I'm not trying to go for trending over some gossip, over some mess or something. That's not my style. I'm not that guy. What else? I got your back. You know, I try to be cautious in the editing and look at it from a client's perspective, the integrity of the show perspective, my friendship with the drummer's perspective, and so many other ways. And sometimes some of the greatest stuff, I don't put it in the show because I know it's going to be controversial. So I don't want controversial. I want a clean show. I want a comfortable show. I want the clients, the fans, the drummers, myself, the integrity of the show. I want everybody to be comfortable, to feel like, okay, he got me and the show is going to be fine. Who would I like on the show? But I would like Steve Jordan on the show. That would be great. Another person, I like to talk with Jack DeJohnette. That would be fine. Who else is coming on the show? Who do I have coming up on the show? Well, guys, if I tell you, this cat will be let out the bag, right? It'll be a secret. It won't be a secret anymore. But I've got some doozies. I wish I could tell you some of the names. I want to keep it as a surprise to you, if you don't mind, and whatnot. But there's some great ones. Oh, I wish I could name them. They're all top of the line. They're all great, extraordinary drummers. And when I say top of the line, I mean just cats. Well, let me say thank you. Thank you so very much for sending in your questions and asking some things about the Extraordinary Drummer Show. I'm enjoying doing the show. I'm enjoying meeting new friends and chatting with the old ones and giving the chance to introduce new up-and-comer guys. They're fascinating. Keep watching, okay? We appreciate you. God bless. Love you. Like I always say, will you help me wave goodbye to all the fans? Bye-bye, guys. We'll talk soon, okay?